up, you guys? So today's video is gonna be a little bit interesting.
It's like a story time.
It's kind of like a story time, but kind of picking at each other's brains a little bit, trying to find out more about one another, right? Sexy. So today we're both gonna ask each other, when did we know we were gonna be forever? Like, when did I know it was gonna be forever with me, and vice versa?
Yeah.
So
I know it. Like, I know it.
All right, so start.
So I knew this was gonna be a forever thing, like 100%. I got the butterflies. So I knew it was gonna be a forever thing. I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. So if you guys haven't seen the story of how it all started, basically, you know, I hit her up in the DM, whatever. We started talking on the phone, FaceTime each other. I was driving over here, and I was driving over here with, on my way to driving over here, I called my mom. My mom had a little bit of money. I'm like, Mom, do you have any money? She's like, yeah. So I go to my mom's house. She gave me some money. I had $30 on me. My mom gave me 60. I had $90. And then I got in the car, in a Honda. I had the heat on. I sprayed myself with Mac cologne. I was driving over here, and then when I got here, you got in the car, and I saw it, like, your face, and I saw your smile, and I saw just your skin, and I smelled you. I was like, God damn, like, it was like so perfect, you know? So that's not the moment I knew you would have won. When we were driving, I don't eat sushi.
Yeah,
you guys know about this. I don't eat sushi.
Now he loves it.
Yeah, I love it now because of her. And she wanted to go get sushi, so I parked by a fire hydrant, whatever. We got in there, and the whole night I was really nervous, you know. You guys, you know, I come from a bad background, a rough childhood, and I come from like the ghetto. My family situation is all messed up. And I was broke, man. I was a broke kid with dreams, like big dreams. I was telling her, like, I hope she could understand that I was a college student. I had dreams of, you know, getting one of the highest degrees at my college, which was a movement science, strength and conditioning. I told her, you know, I was playing football, and I remember sitting her down, and the whole night I was like, damn, hopefully she can accept you for you. You know, that's the whole thing. I don't want to like beat a dead horse, but that was the whole thing. And I remember sitting her down, and you know, we ordered hookah, and the hookah came, and the dude wanted the $30 on the spot. I'm like, damn, like, I paid $15 for the bridge, I paid $30 for that, I'm already down $45. So, and we're eating, and I was like, yo, just say it. Like, I had to say something. And I was like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. And she said, what's up? And I was like, I know we're coming out tonight, but I won't be having money to come out. And guys, I didn't even have money to like do a date like that. It was only $90, and that's nothing for a lot of people. Of course, if you like 25 and you already have a career and stuff like that. I was, you know, 22, 21 years old. I was 22. I was 22 years old with big dreams, but broke as hell. Like, how's she gonna understand this? You know what I'm saying? She's an actress. She's freaking living on Uptown New York City on Dykeman. There's dudes around here that play with money, like toys and stuff, and I'm over here broke as hell. And I remember telling her, like, yo, look, I'm broke, I don't got money. And when you told me that's why I got a job, it's so good, that's why I got a job for, like, I knew you were the one. I knew it from there. I knew it. If you could, I knew it's for everything. If you can understand my situation there, with me pouring my heart on the table, I was shaking when I told you, and I was embarrassed, and I was like, I felt lost, and I was so scared that you were gonna be like turned off by it, cause she didn't know my money situation.
Yeah, I didn't know, and I didn't know anything about him, so it could have gone so many different ways.
But she said it's so sexy, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was drinking. I got her this one drink. She was drinking on this drink.
It was virgin though, you know. It wasn't like
and she cleaned her lips before she said, she's like, and it came so fast. It was so fast. It wasn't like awkward. It was like, that's what I got a job for. I was like. And right there, I was like, oh, it's on. Like, this is the one. Because I already knew. Like, she gave me the butterflies. No, seriously, when you got in the car, the way you looked at me, the way you looked, the way you smelled, the energy you brought in the car. I was excited, man. I was excited. Like, I never experienced love at first sight in my life. I always thought it was like, you can't be in love at first sight. I remember, like, I knew I loved you the day you got in the car. Like, I knew it. I knew the day that you got in the car, I loved you. And I wanted to tell her, like, before she left, I wanted to say, like, yo, I love you. Like I love you. Like, I don't know you like that. I don't have great feelings, but I just love you. Like, love at first sight, you know? So after she said that, it was signed and sealed. It was good to go. I was like, and after that, we just never looked back.
Yeah, that's true. After that day, we never did.
Never looked back. I talked to her every single day of my life.
Yeah.
We got in like 2 arguments. We didn't talk for a whole day, but we stopped that shit. Like.
So when I felt like I knew it was gonna be a forever thing with Nate, it was kind of like weird, because to this day I kind of get those like, oh, this is gonna be forever, like an assurance, like every single time. So the first part was when he was completely honest with me. I was always the type of girl that was never impressed by money or by blings, like, you know, shiny things, jewelry, nice cars. I was never impressed by that. I grew up around a lot of men in my life, and I always had that mentality. You know, I always went and I got mine. I was very independent. I didn't need a guy to like try to sit there and say, I got money, like you don't gotta worry about nothing, or I got this, don't worry about it. Like, I guess it's cool for some girls, but for me it was kind of like, oh, I can also hold it down. Like, I'm not just here to please you in every what way you want, or I'm not just a housewife. Like, I can do everything and anything. So when I first met Nate and he told me that at Mama Sushi when we went on our first date, I was like, yo, he's so blunt with it and he's so real with it. Like, I know he really has nothing to hide. Like, he's really putting his heart on the table, or his feelings on the table, you know. And I really appreciated that, because it could have went so differently of him, you know, painting a picture of somebody he's not, and then I found out in the long run that that's not the person, you know, that he was. So when he did tell me that, I was like, yo, okay, like, I got some issues too, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm crazy. But no, I'm just kidding. But that kind of made me feel like, wow. And then just like his vibe and his energy, it kind of drew me in, like, in a different way. Like, I've had my fair share of like guys or whatever, and they never really attracted me. Like, there was no kind of connection there, like, you know. And I would always, you know, I'm a big, like, I love acting, so I would watch movies and say, oh my god, this is what love is supposed to be, or this is what I want love to be like. And love at first sight, I want that, you know. Like, I walk down the street and you pass thousands of people a day, and you never connect with anyone. You can be working with somebody and never have that connection. But the first day, like, I was so nervous when I met Nate, like, super nervous. But when I got in the car, like, my butterflies was like up to my throat, and I was like, yo, this is like I love this guy. It's crazy, because like after that night, oh, I want to cry. Because I love him so much. Oh, okay, so after
she
that
does,
night,
yo, let me tell you something. I love her a lot.
Okay.
OD, but yo, this girl, there's
like,
never been, I never felt the love from a human being like I felt from
yeah,
her.
because like, I just felt like every time I was like in a relationship or trying to get in a relationship, they will always do something to like mess it up. And I'm like, you know, my father loves me a lot, and my expectations for a guy is like way up here. So I'm like, yo, there's never gonna be a guy to exceed or meet what my father gives me day in and day out. Like, for those of you who know my dad, know that he like loves me. Like, he will give his last for me, you know what I'm saying?
OD.
So when I met Nate, I just felt like this kind of connection. Like, it's unexplainable, that only people who actually have that connection with their significant other can understand. And when you do find that, you'll like, trust me, yo, it's just like, it's just amazing. I don't know, it's something that you can't explain with words. It's just a feeling you get. And ever since then, since that day and on till today and going on in life, every single day there's something that tells me, okay, me and Nate are a forever thing. Me and Nate are forever. Like, the littlest thing, it can be the littlest things, and it's just like, me and him are forever. Like, he just goes above and beyond for me all the time, and he never fails to like if I'm having a bad day, he always makes sure it goes in the right direction. If we ever argue, we always make sure, or he makes sure 100% that we don't go to sleep mad at each other. Or it's just every little thing that he puts a lot in this relationship, and I put a lot in the relationship as well. But
we both do.
Yeah, but it's just kind of like seeing seeing somebody that's like so respectful to his mom, so respectful to his brothers, to everybody around him. It's just like, that's what I want. Because when I bring a child into this world, I don't want a deadbeat father. I don't want to, you know, even as me, like if I do become a mom one day, when I do become a mom, I know that I'm gonna be stronger because I have a strong guy beside me, and not somebody who is so caught up, like as we say, like caught up in the hype, or just there for the moment, or there for all the wrong reasons. Nate came into this relationship stating what he wanted, stating for how long he wanted it, or everything. Like he put it out on the table, and I put everything out on the table, and we knew that it just,
I told that I was looking for,
he was the missing, I'm sorry, but he was like, I had half of the puzzle, he had the other half, and it matched. Like it wasn't matching with nobody else that I've met in my life, you know, and not even with friends. It just never matched. And Nate is my best friend and my, you know, my boyfriend and future husband and all these future father of my kids. And it's just so great to know that like he can be gone for like 15 years, I guess, and I'll sleep peacefully because I know that me and him, our connection is just so strong.
I'm going for 15 years though. Jail?
No, wait, no, I'm not saying jail. I'm saying, as you know, I'm exaggerating it, but I'm saying like, you know, like when people get together and they eventually something happens that they have to separate for maybe work, like let's say if I'm working on a movie or something, I know that I have nothing to worry about because our connection is so strong. Like
we invested a lot.
You know what's so crazy? Yes, like you guys don't understand. Like if there can be a camera on us for like for a whole day.
We're trying to get that to go down too, so we don't gotta always vlog and like keep you. You guys just can see how the relationship is just. You guys
have to see that the connection. Like I'll wake up and I'll think about him and he'll call my phone right there. Like it's just that it's like I send a signal to him and he sends a signal to me. Like our energies, our law of attraction, our love, our everything is just one. I don't want to sound like corny or whatever. I hope I'm not sounding corny, but it's just what I feel. And for those of you who do feel that, you guys know that it's not a joke and it's not corny. And I don't do like these, you know, like there's a lot of couples that are on Instagram that a lot of people see that want to be like them and stuff, and I never want to be like those type of couples. I'm so content and so happy with where I'm at with Nate that I'm okay doing my own thing and being at my own pace with him. So
there's no rush. Like when I came into this relationship, I was like, yo, I'm looking for the mother of my kids. You know, if you guys know my story, it's like I had a really rough childhood with my mom, and I want to like make sure that my kid has a great mom. You know, so I wasn't looking for a girl, I wasn't looking for some cheeks. I'm just keeping it real with you. I was looking for somebody I was willing to invest in. You know, if we arguing, there's no sense of like keep arguing for the whole day. Like I'm in this for the long run. Like what's the problem? Let's handle it. Okay. Sometimes there's days that she has to go 80% and I only can put 20 in the relationship, and then vice versa. There's an understanding on, you know, why things are happening and why we're mad at each other. And there's an understanding in the relationship that we know we got to deal with it. It's not running away, not putting it to the side. Because, like I said, this is going to be my wife. This is going to be the mother of my kids. This is going to be somebody. We're going to have to, you know, if there's a problem with her, there's a problem with us. You know, if she has something wrong with it, it's our problem. It's not her problem. Vice versa, you know?
That's one of the other things. Like, I remember, I don't really remember quite the first time I ever told him I have a certain problem with a certain situation, but every time I do bring it up, he's like, he stresses about it, and I'm like, why are you stressing about it? It's not you. And he's like, no, it is me, because we're in this together. Like he always assures me and tells me and reminds me, this is a team, we're a team. Like if you're going through something, I'm going through it with you. It's not you by yourself or me by myself, it's both of us together. And I tell him that all the time. Like if he's going through something and I see him going through it, it stresses me out, because I'm like, okay, what can we do together to fix that? Or what can we do to not let that happen again? Because it really is a team. Like we are a team.
It has to be a team, guys. It has to be a team. And let me just tell you something. If you haven't found this person yet in your life, you know, we're all blessed enough to find that one individual. Work on yourself, keep faith in it, and attract the guy you want. I say this 1,000 times. This is based on a true story. Before I met Ree, I attracted her when I was in Miami 2 weeks before.
Yo, yeah.
I described exactly how I wanted the girl I wanted to date, the birthmarks on her face, the hair, everything. Everything down to Q with a dream. She had to have a dream. If she was just working at a job, I couldn't do it. She had to have a dream and chase a dream so we can have something we can relate to. And I worked on myself. I kept, you know, a positive mind that I was gonna find that person, and I found her. So, yeah. So that's the story.
Yeah, that's true. Like I never really. Okay, so I kind of believed in the law of attraction, but not until I met Nate. So I always told myself like, yo, I want this. Like I told you guys, I watch a lot of movies. Like I'm a huge movie fanatic, and I will always say, this is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. And when I wasn't getting it, I never understood why. Then I started working on myself and just saying, okay, if he comes by, he comes by. And I mean, he found me on Instagram. Like everyone is on Instagram.
Yeah, I found her, guys. I found her without her. A girl posted a picture of her, didn't tag her, so I went through. Like as soon as I laid my eyes on Rhea, I was like, "This is my girl."
He was being a creep. He was stalking everybody.
Listen, never did this a day in my life. I swear to God. I saw the picture on my Discover page. I saw her. There was like 3 girls in the picture, and her. I was like, "Yo, who is that?" She didn't tag her, so I went crazy looking for her. I'm like, "Yo." So I went through the girls' followers. Who she was following. She was following like 800 people.
Yeah.
And I went through everybody, and I didn't see her. And then I saw a page that had a Selena thing. And the reason why I decided and I thought it was going to be her is because she had like 6,000 followers and she was only following back 150 to 200. Yeah. I said, somebody with a ratio like that got to be popping. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, got to keep it real. I broke it. I was up for like 4 hours looking for her that night.
Yeah.
I found her. I found her. Then she started posting pictures, and I was like, "Oh, it was her." And then, if you guys want to know more about that story, is how we first met.
I'm gonna link it below.
Yeah, how we met. Yeah, that's exactly how it went down. So as soon as I saw her, her face, I knew it was me. You know, I was like, "Yo, this is the one." Yeah. You know, but it definitely was the one after telling her my situation. So yeah.
So I kind of want to know, how did you find out that your man or your girlfriend was a forever thing?
That'd be nice to watch,
right? Like to see or to read. So comment below, or you know, comment on the picture that we're gonna post on Instagram or wherever you find us or see us. Just if you want to express it there, then do so, because I want to read some stories. I love, and I just, you know. Like I just kind of love couples, like, you know. Yeah,
it's something we can relate to.
Yeah, like, you know, like I love to see other people happy and going through things like
I love to see people happy.
Yeah.
And if you ain't happy, I'm gonna do everything in my power to see you happy. That's just
like I told Nate that I'm sure a lot of people who watch our channel know about these 2 people, but the Ace family or whatever, like I cried when they like got engaged or whatever, because it was just like, one day I'm gonna be engaged. Like that's the overall goal, I feel, for a lot of people in life, is to find that significant other where they can share a lifetime together, somebody that they can grow old with. Because although a lot of people say, I was put on this earth alone and I'm gonna die alone, it's really not true. You put on this earth maybe to find someone like, you know, like the person you're with now or whatever. But yeah, I just feel like that's like an overall goal for a lot of people, and it just makes me happy when somebody finds someone that they can connect with and that can love and grow old together. So
definitely.
Yeah.
Guys, so thank you for watching if you're still here.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you.
I like talking about stories like this, you know.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
I love you so much.
So I can't wait to bring a child into this world when the time is right.
Yeah.
So I know I'm gonna have a girl. I know it's gonna be a girl.
I've said this in many videos. It's gonna be a boy first.
Guys, remember we said this, alright?
Alright, we're gonna come back.
It's gonna be a little girl. She's gonna be a daddy's girl.
It's gonna be a boy first.
Alright. We're gonna see. Remember we said
or twins.
Or twins. I'll take twins, even though it's
twins
crazy.
don't run in my family, but I mean, who knows? God can just be like, boop.
Yeah.
There you go.
Twins run in my family.
Yeah, that's insane.
See you guys later.
Peace out. Comment, like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah.